guys? Gangstalking at the courthouse, part 3. Just went in, guys. Same thing that I told you was gonna happen. They prolonged. They gave me another court date for March, right? Another one. So you're gonna get a gangstalking at the courthouse, part 4. So they gave me another court date, guys, and right then and there, they had all week to get me mentally evaluated. No, 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 no. It's got to be another court date. And, to delay it even longer, this court date is going to be like until March 23, guys. March 23rd. It's like, bro, how do you go from February 11th? You already had a week to mentally evaluate me. How do you go from February 11th to March 23rd? See, why? Look, red and white car. Boom. See, white, red and white. Boom, white, boom. So, yeah, guys, like, they keep delaying the process. I'm on my, 30,000 court date, right, appearance. Delay. Right, just trying to keep me in the country. Delay. Right? They send me to jail. Then the sooner you get me into jail, the sooner I can get out. You get me? But it's all delay, guys. It's all delay. And they had a guy come in and interview me, and my lawyer wanted to be in the room with the guy talking to me. Like, he was gonna ask me, the usual questions, like, that I thought that they were gonna use. Like, see, I know the field of psychology, guys, and I don't believe it's guys. To me, it's see that, guys. To me, that's not a science, guys. To me, that's not a science, right? It's a bunch of questionnaires, man. You tick boxes, and DSM-5, you're bipolar. You tick some boxes, you're this. Tick some boxes, you're that. It's not a science. You want science? Get an MRI scan. Find out, the neurotransmitters. Find out what's missing in the brain. Find out what areas are different. Find out what lights up. Like, you want to find out the exact science cut into somebody's brain, or get an imaging of a person's brain. That's science. Like, the field of psychology is BS. The DSM-5 is BS. That's why it keeps getting, what's it called? That's why, in the field of psychology, it keeps getting, edited, right? It keeps getting changed, right? So, yeah, guys, it's BS, man. It's BS, dude. Like they did exactly what I thought they were gonna do. So basically, they brought in a mental health evaluator, from the local behavioral center, and they were gonna go 2 against 1 on the questioning, the mental health evaluator and my lawyer. So I told the lawyer, can I speak to him privately? Because she doesn't have the right to be there. Like, you don't have the right to be there. If I need you, I'll call you, to make sure that whatever he's asking is within the realm of, what I have to do. But other than that, it's like, no, I don't need you here. She was starting to write notes. She was writing notes. I'm like, I don't need another liar. Like, you already backstabbed me by having me, mentally evaluated. But now, the judge and my public defender did another acting skit. They tried buttering me up. The judge played nice today, and she was being mean to the public defender, which I know it's a lie. I mean, they're colluding. They're friends. But the judge was being kind of mean to her, but it was all fake, guys. Even my lawyer went in there, like, hopefully the judge is nice today. And I'm like, she's always been nice to you from the moment, I've been coming to this court, and she's always been nice to you. Like, that's a lie. So she tries to make her seem like she's terrible, and I'm like, no, you're all our friends. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, you both colluded to get me mental mentally evaluated. Like, you both are friends. You both are teaming up. Like, my lawyer is supposed to be defending me, but it's a public defender, so what can you expect, right? So, the mental health evaluator, I spoke to him. He said hello. I said hello, right? And I just answered his questions, and he asked me, exactly what I thought he was gonna ask, like, how do you, like, like normal questions, like, where do you live? Who do you live with? Like, how do you support yourself? Like, all that, normal BS, like background history. See? Think about it like this, guys. A lot of people who are criminals wish they could be mentally evaluated so they could, like, plead insane or whatever, or not competent, right? A lot of people wish they could do that. But to me, it's being forced, right? It's crazy, man. And just like I told you guys, in the courtroom, they brought people from my hometown. They brought people from my hometown, like licensed professional counselors and stuff. And that's a hint, guys. That's a hint. That's like a hint that, hey, we're going to get you mentally evaluated. That's a hint, right? So they brought people from my hometown and stuff like that. And I don't know if they think, like, that it's supposed to, like, freak me out, or I don't know, like, how can I say it? Like, I don't know if they think that it's a shock value or something. It's like, no. Like, the fact that you're participating in this, it's kind of like, man, that sucks, man. Like, nah, that's not cool, but whatever, Like, it's not like I will have, like, once I'm out of this, right, or out of the country, it's not like I'll have anything to do with anybody, right, like in my past and stuff. So it's not like I'll have to deal with them unless they want to send them over to Europe and shit, right? Which I find it hard, but maybe they can do that, right? But yeah, guys, everything went down exactly how I said it would. Everything, guys, everything. Even the mental health evaluation was just like a little, like, informal talk. Somebody opened the door and I closed it. I value my privacy. I don't know what that guy's thinking, like, oh, overly secretive. I don't know. I'm like, no, I value my privacy. If I'm going to be talking about mental health stuff, like, my privacy is important. And I told him HIPAA laws. Like, he's like, you got that? And I go, like, because I was about to close the door, and he goes, like, you got that? And I go, like, yeah, HIPAA, HIPAA. Right? Got to protect my privacy. So, yeah, guys, then they did this whole little skit where the judge is barking at the mental health evaluator and barking at my lawyer. And I'm like, it's all fake. Y'all are just trying to butter me up so y'all can buy more time. And I'm like, I'm over here sitting happy, like, oh, more time. No, I know what you're doing. You're buttering me up before you F me, right? You're buttering me up before you F me. They already tried that tactic once. Right? It's very predictable. They butter you up because they were promised to F you. Right? These people, these narcissistic people, that's how they operate. Somebody with a temperament like that is not nice. Ever. So, they changed the lingo. The judge started changing the lingo of, now it's not a mental health evaluation. Now it's a competency, like, evaluation. Like, now she was like, because supposedly the mental health evaluator was telling her that he doesn't think I'm schizophrenic or whatever. Oh, so now since there's nothing wrong, now you're moving the goalpost. Now it's a competency exam. Now it's like, if I'm competent to stand trial. Yes, he's not mentally insane, but he's not competent to stand trial. Now they want to move the goalpost to that, guys. Now they're switching the semantics. Semantics means meaning for a lot of you who don't understand, right? I know this language is a little bit up there, but semantics, it's the meaning, right? The meaning. So now it's about semantics. It's about meaning, right? They're switching the meaning. When you start playing semantics, you start moving the goalposts. What do I mean by moving the goalposts? Now it's not. Now you don't want a mental health evaluation like you originally did. Now you want to find out if I'm competent to stand trial. Meaning now they can actually rule out schizophrenia, but they can say, oh, but although he's good and all, we still would, he's not competent. It's like, what? You get me? Like, now they're moving the goalpost. Now they're moving the goalpost, guys. Now they're moving the goalpost, right? They're moving the goalpost, guys. Exactly how I thought they would, right? They're not gonna give you a label of crazy, but now they want to move the goalposts. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, it's very predictable, man. And they're doing it on March 23rd, so I'm assuming that's after spring break or something. So yeah, man, they keep moving the goalposts, man. They keep moving the goalposts. They're just trying to eat up as much months and years to keep human trafficking me, man. Like, they don't want to hand down a sentence or dismiss or anything like that. They don't want the case moving forward, because if they do, then I'm closer to being free, So they're trying to keep me on this whole court limbo, guys, all over an alleged evading arrest charge. When have you seen something be so complicated, guys? Evading arrest charge. I don't have any felonies. On my record. What's so hard? What's so hard about settling this, What's so hard? What's so hard? What's so hard? It's like they make it seem like, I don't even think murders might get, several a long time to resolve, right? But look, guys, my neighbor, it seems like the perps gave her a red car, right? They gave her a red car, guys. It's crazy. She didn't have a red car, guys. They gave her a red car like for the past 3 months or so, They gave her a red car. It's been part of the harassment. Like, they really do issue out cars, guys. I'm not kidding. They really do lend them cars. Like, it's crazy, guys. So I'm assuming that if they are giving them cars, then their role in monitoring has to be very major, right? I mean, they're not gonna give you a car if you're not contributing, So I think that her role is big. Like, she probably does a lot of surveillance, So yeah, guys, like, they give you a car. Like, think about it like that, man. Imagine they issue you out a car. Maybe they don't. I don't know if they give it to you for reals. But like, imagine if they lend you a car, like, just for being a perp. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Like, imagine they just give me like a, I don't know, like, they think about whatever shit car. Gate. So they keep wasting my time. They postpone it on a whole nother month until March 23rd. So they're postponing, in between that time, I'm going to get a mental health evaluation at a behavioral center, where obviously I'm not schizophrenic, obviously, right? That's why I video everything. To show you guys that they red and white cars. So, I mean, obviously the guy is not schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. Y'all already know I'm not schizophrenic. But yeah, they're switching it to a competency to see if I'm competent for trial. Basically, like, they want to remove autonomy. They want to remove my autonomy, guys. Like, my ability to decide what I want. They want to remove that. Like, they don't want to label me anything. They don't want to put a label on me. They just want to take away my ability to decide what I want. They want to take away my ability to decide counsel, right? I mean, to decide, say, not guilty, go to trial. Take away your ability to do that. They want to take my ability to decide what I want to do, right? Do remove autonomy. And me, like, I'm a healthcare professional, right? Like, I'm a healthcare professional, unemployed,